Hey, it's Danger, and yes, I am really making a second whole video on the same Mario Kart track as I have before. It's not a sequel, it's different, like, context and stuff to the original, but I have made another video on Piranha Plant Pipeline before. I've thought about this track more than the developers have, probably, but anyway. Piranha Plant Pipeline, very notable track in Tour, you probably know why. And I just wanted to give a brief history of it, because it's one of the most interesting histories for a Mario Kart track. Because most of them it's just, they showed up and then they showed up again in another game. That's the history. But some of them have much more intricate histories, and Piranha Plant Pipeline has one of the most interesting. Let's go through it from beginning to the end. And by beginning, I mean the beginning. Not like 0 AD, I mean like the beginning of its existence in Tour's files. As, of course, Tour got data mined a lot. This is very well known information. I don't need to explain it, but I will anyway. The way Tour's original tracks are labeled in the files is mob blank. The mob standing for mobile, and the blank being stuff like R for Rome, BR for Squeaky Clean Sprint because it's bathroom, YI for Yoshi's Island, you know, that stuff. So sometime in 2022, I can't find the exact date, people discovered in the files of Tour a new track, Mob DK. And of course, speculation went wild, as it does. As it is speculation, that is what it does. And so, the most common theory was obvious, alright, a DK. Oh, that's gotta be Donkey Kong. Because Donkey Kong is DK. Donkey Kong. So people were thinking that Tour was going to have an original DK track. Other theories flew around as well. Like when it was discovered that the track would be premiering in a Tour that had multiple desert tracks, people started thinking it may be a desert track, and that the DK stood for Daisy Kingdom. So they thought you may be getting an original Daisy track for Tour. There were other theories too, mainly one main other theory, which I'm withholding because it's the correct one. But other ones I've seen somebody on my searches say Dark Kingdom. I don't know how legitimate that prediction was, but it was a prediction. But then some time passes and we're on the lead up to the Tour where it's premiering. The 100th Tour, it gets revealed. It's the Pipe Tour. It comes out July 12th, the same day as Wave 5 of the Booster Course Pass, and the new track is based around warp pipes. Now it looks incredibly similar to an unused course from Mario Kart DS, and people have said that it is likely that Piranha Plant Pipeline is based on this unused course from DS. I'm not sure how true that is, because I am not Mr. Nintendo, but either way, the new track was based around warp pipes, and so it became clear that Mob DK this whole time stood for Mob Dokkan, which is the Japanese name for warp pipes. I think it's Dokkan, it might be Dokkan or something. I think it's Dokkan. So July 12, 2023 rolls around, the course comes out, and it's good. The music is very good. The intro for the music is actually a slowed down version of a Super Mario Bros. 1 warp pipe sound effect. Which is interesting. And so now that it's out, people, and by people I mean mainly me, are wondering, hey wait, weren't there meant to be desert tracks? And yeah, there are. This tour has GBA Yoshi Desert, GBA Sunset Wilds, N64 Calamari Desert 1 and 2, and Wii Dry Dry Ruins. Why are they here in the Pipe Tour of all things? It completely threw off the speculation, because a lot of people were assuming that because there's so many deserts, there's got to be something desert related, but no, the deserts are just in the Pipe Tour for no reason. Most, if not all of those, don't even have pipes in them, so I don't know what they're doing in here, over like a SNES Mario Circuit or something. Granted, I did like not having to play SNES Mario Circuit, but desert tracks are like only a tier above that. So I have no idea why there were so many desert tracks in the Pipe Tour, but Piranha Plant Pipeline was out, and the name is where more things get interesting. because of course it's called Piranha Plant Pipeline over in the English lands, but it's called something very different in Japan, which is of course where the track is made. Well, the Japanese name for the course is Warp Pipe Canyon, which makes it abundantly clear that this is not a Piranha Plant track at all. It's a warp pipe track, which makes sense because I'm pretty sure there is exactly one Piranha Plant near the end that can harm you. There are way more fuzzies on the track, for example. So this brings into question whether Wave 6 will have Piranha Plant Pipeline, because there's already a Piranha Plant track that's definitely going to be there in Piranha Plant Cove, and now people are wondering if 2 Piranha Plant tracks would be overkill, or if this even counts as a Piranha Plant track, which it really doesn't in the eyes of the Japanese people who make these games. But it's also been compared a lot to 3DS Piranha Plant Slide, which, yeah, it definitely has resemblance there, and it's definitely not helped by the fact that in some languages Piranha Plant Pipeline is called Piranha Plant Slide, but I don't know what's up with that. Generally, people were expecting it to come to Wave 6, although there were some deniers. I thought they were crazy, but turns out they are enlightened, because Wave 6 rolls around, and no Piranha Plant Pipeline. No Piranha Plant Pipeline in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass, which is strange because it's the only Tour Nitro track, cities included, to not feature in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, unless you count the RMX tracks, which I don't think I do. But either way, this is really strange, and it makes Piranha Plant Pipeline one of the most unique courses in the series in the fact that you can literally only play it officially 2 weeks in a whole year, because Tour ceased new content and now it's on a cycle, and there was only one tour during the whole of the period that's cycling that had Piranha Plant Pipeline in it, being the Pipe Tour. It never returned after that before new content stopped, so now there's literally only going to be 2 weeks in a year where you can play this track, officially at least, which is kind of sad, but it's interesting. But either way, let's talk about the actual layout of the track a bit, shall we? I haven't talked about it really. But the track starts at a canyon, and you go into a pipe, hence why the name is Pipe Canyon in more correct countries. But you go into this green pipe, the camera is a bit strange, but it's ultimately pretty cool. There are half pipes on the side of the pipe, and then you reach a glider, and the glider sends you to a split path. You can either go to the red path or the blue path. The red path has some ramps, and has a clear pipe. Mario 3D World reference, potentially. And there are some ramps, and yeah, and it's a clear pipe. And the blue path has water geysers and a shaky pipe, and the water geysers push you forwards. It's like Koopa Cape. I don't know why I said geysers, that's a stream, that's not a geyser. But either way, both paths converge into an orange path near the end, where there are some fuzzies. There's trig ramps in the normal variant, I don't know why those are there. And there's the actual Piranha Plant of the Piranha Plant Pipeline on the track. There are some others as decorations, but this is the only one that can harm you. And you make a jump out of the pipe, and you're back in the canyon at the start. And that's the layout. And a lot of people were thinking, this could really do with some anti-grav. You know, you could maybe go around the whole pipe, maybe in the clear pipe. It would be possible to go 360 around the pipe. That would be cool when they bring it to 8 Deluxe, but of course, they didn't bring it to 8 Deluxe. And it's a shame too, because the music would have been amazing if the Mario Kart band did a live rendition. But yeah, I think that concludes a somewhat brief history of one of the most interesting Mario Kart tracks of all time. Not for the actual layout, but because of the situations surrounding the track. This is, I believe, the 3rd video I have talked about Piranha Plant Pipeline in, but it may well be the 4th. And I don't think that number is gonna stop going up, because I feel like I'm going to somehow manage to bring it up in a lot of videos. I can't think of what they'll be now, but I feel like it's going to happen. But at least I didn't once again mention the 8 Deluxe remakes of Sunset Wilds and Sky Gardens being bad. Damn it!